We should, in theory, be live. Maybe. At least I would hope we're live. And the hat is off, if anyone's keeping track. I'm getting better at not pulling my hair out. It took half a year. Yeah, half a year and a bit of wearing a hat, basically at all times. And I've kind of gotten rid of the habit. Nobody in chat just yet. We are 7 countries short. 6, I believe, in theory. I haven't seen the distribution for ACW in a long time. I guess I could Google it quickly. GeoGuessr ACW distribution. What is up? Gleb, and I'm sorry, other dude, but your name on YouTube is literally a dot. So I'm gonna call you Dot. I'm just browsing location data source, state area data source, raw data. I'm just browsing Reddit. Location distribution, we found it. And my question is, what? Okay, we don't have Sao Tome. There's a location in the Gambia. In the bloody Gambia. And the North Pole and Vanuatu. But we don't have Sao Tome. Which is quite insane. South Pole and one in North Canada. That's fair enough. What's the likelihood of us getting Singapore? 175. Mongolia 250. We really are hitting the rare countries. However, Hong Kong, it's about the same likelihood of Hong Kong, and we had 2. What up, Iga? How you doing, Matty? So yeah, Sao Tome is officially scrapped. There is not a possibility of us getting Sao Tome. So this is out of 87. Officially, 6 countries left to go. Let's not waste any more time. Our streak. What was our streak at the end of last stream? Is anyone keeping track? Let me have a super quick look-see. Live. Day 5. We ended the streak after 6. Epic. So let's restart. No time limit. MPZ. Everything Gwambi Irie. And we are immediately vibing. It's kind of a weird vibe. It's like a cross between Brazil and South Africa. However, we are motoring on the left with the yellow outer road. So it is South Africa. The question is where. I would place this in this mountain range somewhere. This place has graph. Yeah, it was KwaZulu-Natal. What up, Mahmoud? And my country streak is wrong. Should be at 1. There we go. This feels like Switzerland, though it looks like France. Like this massive circle felt very Swiss. However, Belok feels very here. I think I might have gotten that location twice already and said the exact same thing. Because the OC feels very northwest. And also, that was ZA. I need to get back in the habit of marking these down. And that was a France. I've started saying France instead of France. I don't know why. We've had this location before. Yantar. That's Russia, quite obviously. Question is where? We have a mosaic. It's Gen 4 Russia with red car. Is this ever like... What's the city? Penza. I associate red car Russia with Penza. Kuibyshewa, Prospekt Pobiedy. And it could be Ulan-Ude. And this just said Ulan-Ude, which is like actually wild. Because red car Gen 4 is quite typically Ulan-Ude. We've had a lot of Russias. 34. Russia is still in first place. I learned some Russia today. Yeah, I learned some Russia. I learned Russia today. I mean, red car Gen 4 Ulan-Ude I knew for quite a while. This is Mongo! Mongo! We did it, boys! Finally! It took us 600 locations to get a Mongo. And Snow Road, I believe, is here. Boro Gold Mine. There's a way to split Mongo. This is East Mongo, because we don't have the inlet. Most difficult quiz in Sporkle and Jetpunk. Mate. Every second order subdivision in the world. You've got to be mad to do that. Or like, or first order, my bad, first order. Like every second order subdivision, like in Poland or the US, just in general, like every US county, you've got to be insane to do that. I don't know about Boro, I'm just gonna click here and be happy that it's Mongolia. Boys, we've got it. 5 countries left. Took us 600 and a bit, since we got some wrong, to get Mongolia. We are only missing Singapore. That's amazing. I thought for a second that was a... Angkor Wat is 6.5 away. I'm going to try and triangulate this. So Angkor Wat is over here. Siem Reap is further away. And we're closer to Kravan. And 150 away from Ban Teck Day. Okay, we were just in here. It is Cambo, yep. Some guided divisions, yeah, I saw the video. It's insane. I mean, I was happy to learn every Polish first level subdivision, like 370 of them. How you doing, Julius, by the way? Welcome. Sloan at the end is kind of interesting. This feels like the Netherlands, or maybe feels like Belgium. But the camera was a bit off, and Sloan at the end really sets me off. Like, I haven't seen that before, so I've got all kinds of alarm bells ringing in my head. It definitely feels more Dutch than Belgian, however, I would like some extra confirmation. If anyone is new, make sure to say hello. You're more than welcome at any time to chat in the stream, and we are most definitely... Little Switzerland! That's cute. Most definitely in the Netherlands, we were in Friesland. That's 8. We only lack Lesotho for... Nearly. We only lack Lesotho to finish Africa off. We've had a third... no, Iceland. A second Iceland. So that one Icelandic viewer that pops in from time to time will be very happy about that. We have public convenience. A rabbit cemetery. That's the most... That's cute. That's so cute. It feels like max northeast coast. I don't know why. It's a very... What's the pole saying? Wooden poles. It's kind of wild. It feels like this part of Aussie. Though it might be Tasmania. Never. I would have never put Western Australia there. I need to get some coaching from Zigzag. No, this is... For a second, it looked like Africa because of Western Union. And also my man kind of looked like he's wearing an African shirt. But yeah, it's definitely Sri Lanka with Sinhalese and the yellow plates. You see Western Union everywhere. Like, I've seen it in a lot of the countries I travel to. Asia, of course, for Sri Lanka. That's our second Lanka. Interesting. I think that could be an Andorran snowpole. Doesn't feel like Andorra, though. It feels like a weird Switzerland. That's a Spanish stop sign. This is Andorra. Boys. First Andorra. You can get Sao Tome and ACW. We're not waiting for it. If it happens, cool. But if it's the last country we're waiting for, we're not going to. At least you got it. Have you got a link, Casper? Boys, all that's left is Luxembourg. I was very confident clicking Andorra here. And even if it was Switzerland, I would have preferred to click Andorra. I'm super happy with that. We've already done 2 very small countries. Well, Mongo is massive. Yeah, I mean, a video works. Is this America? Is this either Texas or Oregon with such wide lines? This is most probably Texas. Dallas, Texas. Yes, lads. The stars at night are big and bright. Oh, we were like closer to College Station. Still Texas though. Deep in the heart of Texas. That is a circular pole that even says Venera. It says something. It says something. We have Colombian yellow license plates. We have the Colombian cross right here. It does look... You see, this is what upsets me. If it was full flat, I would have said north. But with the mountains in the south, it has me thinking, because there is a mountain range here. This would be cooking. This would be cooking, but I don't trust it. Bro. I don't trust myself enough. It's Colo. Bro instantly saw the US. I think you were faster than me. This looks gorgeous. I think it's just Switzerland. What's the van saying? That is a nice spike in the background. Gérard Lambiel, yes, I am Finnish. No. Why is he Finnish? That makes zero sense. Les Balcons. It's the kind of valley-like area, and it's French-speaking, so it's gonna be like here. Here. I was considering that place. 6. Slow. This is the UK or Ireland. Pontland. Hugh Mill. Hugh spelt like that. Low-key Scottish or Northern Irish? Unsuitable. I think Northern Ireland here would be quite a sand. Though I can still see Scotland. Castle Morpeth. Yeah, that sounds very Celtic. Just outside of Newcastle then, I guess. I have no questions. Finland? Yep. Where in Finland? We have 2 types of trees. I sound like a drunk man from Saint-Denis? Isn't Saint-Denis like here? Or is that like... Is there another Saint-Denis? Yeah, we have Finland with Tie, with the trees, and with the long lines. So let's go for Mikkeli. Perkele. It was North Finland. I need to start differentiating the two. Japan. Do we have a phone number? Oh, you meant Saint-Denis near Paris. Boys. The 2-tone K-truck. Beautiful. I could actually go off this. We have big plate. That means Kanto. If you have like a circular plate that the transformer is on, that's a very Tokyo thing. So just like Tokyo suburbs, I guess. Yeah. In Saitama. Isn't Saitama like someone from an anime? Bro, I haven't watched anime in time. Does it blur though? This is Gen 4. We can't check for Canadian blur in Gen 4. Feels like Canada. Yeah, I love K-trucks. If only they weren't such ass to import to Europe. Like, Poland has the stupid classic car law now, and the EU makes it all like emissions and stuff. It's all the big gay, and I don't like it. I think I see like a sign in the distance, but that could just be me tripping. Where would I place this in the US? Like Washington? It feels way more Canadian. Boys, we had Gen 3 for a second. Let's go back. If I click Z enough, we'll get back to Gen 3, then we can do the 50-50. This isn't Gen 3. This is 2024 coverage, bro. This is like newer Gen 4. I'm stupid. The camera just looked different, so I said, ooh, probably Gen 3. There's a spot in the middle of my screen. What the dog doing? That was Gen 3? Are you actually serious? Well, I'm not going back. What's the truck saying? Truck. 2024 copyright on Gen 3 is actually wild. But then again, they renew that, don't they? Do we even care about the streak anymore at this point? I mean, the more countries I get right, the more fair this is, I suppose. Like the count and stuff. That is a wild plate to have on your mark. That's a U-haul, I think. Crystal Lake. There's a fly in my room. I hate my life so much. Right, let's just try this lakey part of Canada. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Piss off. Obviously mark the Canada down. We're still missing the Dominican Republic, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. It's just New Zealand. I wonder if Mr. Quiz still does YouTube. He was pretty cool when he did it. Black car. Oh, black car with that marker. Is this like a really weird RG? This almost felt like a scuffed Bhutan at first, but Bhutan is silver car. The black car upsets me. Norte. I mean, this says Norte, but this felt like... If I was to place this anywhere in Argentina... I mean, Ushuaia has forests, but do they look like this? Because this looks like Max North Russia, but wrong, so it could be Max South. Peru is wild. I don't know where I would place this in Peru. Everything else lines up. I would expect to see the black and white pole in Peru, but you don't necessarily need to have it. Peru is a shout, quite honestly. Does North Peru look like this? What flag is this? I think it's just an flag. That's the flag of RG. That's the flag of RG over there. We had like the blue and white. It's a weird shade of blue. What up, Mr. Scorpy? How you doing? Good evening. Nice of you to drop by. Right, we have a car. It's a Toyota pickup. It starts with a W, which doesn't strike me as very Spanish. I think that could be their plate, but I'm not sure. It's not Chile. It's never Chile with black car. Right, we saw something that looks... It could be here. I'm gonna go for like here-ish. Bro, I did say it could be Tierra del Fuego. There's a forest. There's like El Tren al Fin del Mundo, yeah. The train to the end of the world. There's like a train here and it's like a... You have to go through a forest. And I knew there's like very foresty parts. Because this stuff here looks like North Sweden. This stuff here looks like Mordor. That's basically my take on southern Argentina. Funky plates. Funky signs, I meant. Funky signs. Yeah, is this Philippines? Or Indo? This just screams Indo. Papuma. Tanjung. Awas. Yeah, Awas is warning in Bahasa. We don't have the Kabupaten. But it's a touristy area. Is this not Bali car? or something? Nearly. I think I was wrong, and it's just luck alone that had me so close. Indonesia is catching up to Russia, though. Right, let's... array. Arrête. I read that as such a yank. It's just like a boring-ass location in Quebec. Nothing to see here. We're looking for the Dominican Republic. We're looking for Luxembourg, Singapore, Lesotho, and maybe Sao Tome, if it's possible, if it's gettable. I forgot to put on my live chat so I can see every message. And not just the ones that YouTube says are fine. Is this either South or Western Australia? I feel more South here. Sorry, I feel more Western. My mouth was correct. And my hands were wrong. It's just one of those days. Without the yellow line, I would have said this feels like the Canary Islands. The Canary Islands would be such a cool place to visit if it wasn't like a tourist trap. Right. Okay. Is this like Tamaulipas? Because it feels a bit like Cabo. But it doesn't feel exactly like Baja. It's a touristy part of Mexico. We have southern coast in Mexico. It's either here... This is quite a send. Let's send for Cabo. I knew it's a touristy part. I didn't know there's a sticky alley part here. Let's do an NMPZ while I struggle to get my water bottle open. Bottle of water. These trees remind me of Kyrgyzstan. But there's also a similar tree that like you get in northern Italy that looks like this. It's called like the Lombardy poplar. But the road lines don't look correct. I think this is Turkey. What does this say? Does this say Güle Güle? Yeah, Gönderme feels very Turkish. Now, where in Turkey would this be? We've got sand. More towards, like, Syria, maybe? Okay, just Max East. That works for me. Where is Türkiye? Konuşabilirim. South Korea, South Korea, South Korea. Everything is in Korean. Whenever I see, like, one thing in Korean, then I always check for a second one, because Korean restaurants do get you sometimes. Feels like South Africa. Nope, this is Aussie. Now, where could this be in Aussie? We had a yellow plate. LJ Hooker. With a yellow plate, that's going to put us in New South Wales. Let's go for Wollongong. Byron Bay. Byron Bay is classic. That's the nice part of Australia. What is this? This is super nice. Is it RG again? Seccional Modiano, Guardaparque. I can see Ushuaia here. Should we do it? Let's do it. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, we had C North, so there was no way that was like the town itself, but I got the vibes. Russia. Russia with the... I mean, Indonesian culture is spreading fast, I guess. That's the most Ukrainian playground I've ever seen. So this could indeed just be Ukraine, ever since it's Gen 3. And we have Redcar and we have Chleb, spelled with the I. So we are actually in Ukraine. I'm gonna go for... Kropivnitsky. Nope. Ukraine is over here. Europe, quite obviously. This feels like Hungary. Again, the most Hungarian building. Holy Poly with no white. Sansanda. It's a slightly hilly Hungary, which is interesting. Maybe here. Yeah, this is like the hilly part of Hungary because Slovakia is hilly. Magyarország, exactly, man. Ghana, KM Accra. If it says Accra somewhere, then I will click Accra. Was that place called La Paz? Neat. Fourth Ghana. Feels like the UK. What's this gate? It's left-handed driving because we have the stop line here. Like, you will notice after a while, and this is kind of sus, but it's like every gate in the UK, every metal gate looks the same. And you can just kind of like vibe the gates at one point. We have yellow rear plates. Where's Chipping Norton anyway? I know Didcot's next to it. There it is. Diddley Squat Farm Shop. Never. Also Scotland. Still. If it's rural UK, I like to click that. Yeah, mate, GeoGuessr is super fun. It's not Magyarország. It says Magyarország. Oh, the accent's last. Okay. Magyarország, I think is the proper way to say it. Thai. Everything's Thai. Do we have mountains? No, it's just flat. What's one country you guys would want to see added to GeoGuessr? That's always a contentious question. I have an answer, which I think kind of cooks. South Korea? Bro, this is the most Soviet-looking Korea ever. Georgia would be insane. Like, Georgia would be really fun because it's another script to learn. And it's super mountainous, so like the lining up would be really fun. My hot take is Ethiopia. Like, you've got such a variety of terrain. Ethiopia has what I like to call Levant hills, which are like the very flowing, tall hills you get, like in this region of the world. And you've got like desert here, north looks completely different, and you've got like all the different cultures and languages. I would probably like no life play Ethiopia if it got added. We have a Kenya because of, well, not even snorkel. The car's just recognizable. That's a Spanish stop sign, and that's a Seat. Feels like South Spain, but then again, Spain is pretty random. Unironically, North Korea, there's a location in North Korea on like the map with every country on it, like on the border. Everyone, like every YouTuber puts it in their thumbnails because it's the obvious, like, North Korea and GeoGuessr question mark. It's a stupidly nice location. Like, it's a valley with like, it's autumn with like beautiful colors. Super nice, super nice. Drum band. Cool. I mean, if it has English stuff, I was gonna say then it's more Filipino, but the flag got me. I watched a video about Filipinos. And apparently, like, I don't know what it is with the colonized countries, but I feel like there's a spectrum where... Let me draw this out. Let me find a pole, symmetric hills. Let me go in Jakarta. And... Right, so you have, like... I don't know what I'm doing. You have, like, the very strict 100% pure language kind of countries. This is like your... So right here, you'd have like Navajo. Right I guess here would be like French. And then you like get languages that mix, right? It's like Hindi. When I hear my friends speak in Hindi, they'll be like basket, engineering. They'll just like throw words in. And it's like they either don't know or they don't use the words. And like Filipinos do the exact same thing. Like they'll throw in phrases in English or even in Spanish, but Spanish is different because that's like influenced. And that's like really interesting to me. How like they'll just switch. That's my hot take anyway. Espol. Litoral. Litoral is this north part of Peru, is it not? I haven't played Hearts of Iron in a while. It's Ecuador, but... Puente de Unidad Nacional. I don't know where Litoral is, but it's in Ecuador. Oh, we're just in Guayas. Papua New Guinea? Bro, Papua New Guinea is like the most bro moment country that exists right now. Like, North Korea. It's like so weird, but we know lots about it. Turkmenistan is really weird, but we don't know much about it. There's like some African countries that are weird and most people don't know anything about. Papua New Guinea, we know literally nothing, bro. Like, people kind of know about Bougainville, but like what actually goes on in Papua New Guinea, there's like hundreds of languages, like cannibalism apparently. I don't even know, like it's not studied enough. Feels like Iceland at first, but it's not Iceland. It's like a weird Sweden. This feels like Max North, bro. Medos. Yeah, this feels more Swedish. Nope, we have a crossed out. Oh. Let's try like here. Just the middle of bloody Norway. Working on my geography knowledge at the moment. Constantly hit 170 countries. Pretty good. Central Africa, I feel like you just have to group them up. Like, you've got the two Congos, obviously. You just got to group them up sometimes. Whenever I do like country quizzes, I'll go by groups. Like, one of them is urban. Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Angola, Namibia. And these ones here were a bit of a challenge. And the Caribbean ones, I just remember there's 2 Andes, there's 3 Saints, and there's Barbados on the side, Dominica and Dominican Republic. Like, you remember them in groups and it helps you. Then you only have to remember like 4 groups instead of... Did I mark Norway? Yes, I did. Instead of like 20 countries individually or whatever. It's Norway again, but this time it's like a flat Norway. Okay, south is okay. I hit one of my hands, so I had to hit the second of one of my hands, so they both hurt equally. Bro, what is this language? Yolititok. Semoki Ninja. Kimi. That's like Guarani or Quechua or something? Bro, this town name is mad. Coajuspa. That may be Navajo. And if it's Navajo, we're like here then. Not too bad, not too bad. Uganda's your nemesis. Uganda with the car. Urban. Rural. If it's rural, you just send here. And the Ugandan, like, national parks, there's a guy with the AK here. You just have to know him. Uganda's a simple country, really. Big up Uganda, honestly. Uganda's a cool country. This is 90% Oman. I've been to Oman. Yeah, it says se ke an alr bir arib. I suck at reading. Have I been to Oman? No, not yet. I would love to go. I'd honestly want to visit every country that I can, mate, but... Oh, I said I've been... Okay, I've been to Amman and not Oman. I've been to Amman, the capital of Jordan, and not Oman, the country. That's my bad, that's my bad. My pronunciation is a bit scuffed. We got the super VIP security, Habibi. I do enjoy just like reading languages when I'm really bad at them. I mean, I don't want this to end up being... That is a car, bro. Ooh! Bro's got the Peugeot 305. This is... These don't look like Amman signs. What do you mean, Rhine, Germany? Amara... Alle... Huh? We have yellow plates. Yeah, I think this is Palestine, actually, bros. Me dressed up for the buy one, get one free at Costco. Yeah. Right now, I'm debating if this is Ramallah or is this... But it's all Arabic. And we don't have black car, I just realized. We don't have black car. So it's got to be like here. Yes, lads. Egypt or Bots? Yeah, Bots is like... Out of the countries in Africa that are doing well, the handful of them, I think Bots is like the most progress country in Africa. Rwanda's up there, but Rwanda has issues in the past. That's our second Palestine. Again, Kenya. What's this? Sayote Butchery. Maybe you'll learn where Sayote is. Nope. Look at this dude. He's just chilling. We have red dirt, which is interesting. Like short antenna red dirt, Brazil. This is like a super poor part of Brazil, I think. Do we ever go Acre here? It's either Acre or Rondônia. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. This is like the interior of Brazil that people just don't know what happens there anyway. Peru? This just looks like... It looks like Peru and like South Kazakhstan at the same time, but it's Peru. Sorry, South Kyrgyzstan. Indian people be like, yeah, Indian people do speak Hindi. Yeah, but they do throw in English words and it's quite funny. If anyone Indian's watching, or even in the future, you can leave a comment and tell me why. Tell me why you throw in English words. Yeah, this is New Zealand. Lane Bros. Whangara. Or Fangara, I believe people even pronounce it. Oh, pho? It's not like pho, it's like pho, the bilabial fricative. We have snow poles again, and these are not Andorran. They don't have like the really drab green. These could be Swiss, maybe? Turkish have the red. It's insane how I've gone from like being really bad at GeoGuessr 3 years ago to like knowing snow poles now. I mean, I want to say this is Turkey. Doesn't feel Turkish. Like Turkish enough for me to click. I can see this being like a weird European Turkey. Slovenia is actually... I can vibe with Slovenia here, Julius. You might be onto something. I love whoever invented this thing. I call it second gear. Welsh words look like someone slammed the keyboard on their head. Drogery. I forgot about drogeries. But I don't think anyone apart from me noticed. I think that's it. Yeah, Mari WH is... Yeah. I do remember reading about that once on Wikipedia, like, 3 years ago. It's interesting how, like, the voiceless... What's the W called? Voiceless labiovelar approximant? Like the why, where, who, white. Like that sound just disappears in languages because it's arse to pronounce. Let's agree that is arse to pronounce. Like, it's been disappearing in English. It feels like Malaysia, bro. Why are they driving on the right? Is this Cambo? Has to be Cambo with that sign. If this is not Cambo, I'm stupid. Not stupid, boys. Shout out Gabriel, by the way. You said Navajo, but I think you went Nahuatl. Oh, when I was showing this language here, or when I was doing the graph, I was mostly referring, when I was doing the MS Paint drawing, I was referring to the word tank in Navajo, for example, how they like don't import words at all. Voiceless labiovelar fricative. Oh, it's a fricative, not an approximant. I had the right vibes though. I had the right vibes. I just know life linguistics. I don't actually have a degree. Oh, when I was in Mexico, yeah. Slip of the tongue. It is what it is. How do you make the GQ sound in Colso? You have to be on the GQ cover first. You have to do a G, which is G. And, wait, so... X is the side one. X is... And Q is... Right? So it's gonna be... Go. 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 So it's... Greberja. Greberja. That's my best attempt. I do not speak any click languages. However, that would be insane skillage if I did. Greberja. I mean, it's a flex. It's a flex to say that. Let's just say. Like, speaking a click language because you have to is like... But like, actually learning a click language is the most Sigma thing you can do. We have Mexican octagonal poles, we don't have yellow plates, and we've got bro saying recuérdame over here or something. Yeah. Believe it or not, those languages don't have many clicks. There's like so many combo clicks and different... Eres valiente, acepta el reto y anuncia. Misión de 15 días, aquí en tu capilla. Ahora su a compartir el pan de la palabra. Visitaremos el hogar ¿de quién? Niños jóvenes. That got covered up quick, bro. It's Mexico. Where in Mexico, though? What's the weirdest meta in GeoGuessr, you know? I mean, the uncles in Bangladesh are really funny, but I think the most bra moment meta ever is like the flies on the camera in East Macedonia. Because that's like... You can explain that to someone and they won't get weirded out. I think like that's the very border of voodoo for most people. I think like if you present it as just a fun factoid, they won't mind. We have long antenna with stoplight. This is just Russia, right? I'm not tripping. We have black bottoms of poles. I am gonna try and cook. Never cooking, but I got the country right. I've been trying to learn Russia recently. As you can see, didn't bloody work. Ooh! Horrible Gen 1. Well, Gen 1 means United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, France, Italy, Japan, but the chance of us getting Gen 1 France, Italy, Japan is like insane. We need to find Gen 3 now to differentiate US and Canada because we had the right plates. And this vibes like Alabama, Louisiana. There's no Gen 1 UK? Man like Nelson Mandela and his effect. So why is the Mandela Effect called the Mandela Effect? What about Nelson Mandela did people misremember? Like as a group? Pumpkin Hill Farm. Cool. We've got like the Norwegian ass houses. Come on, give me some Gen 3. Journalists thought he died a long time ago. Fair enough. Oh, so that's only like a... So the phrase Mandela Effect is only like, what, 10, 15 years old? Didn't he die like 5 years ago? 5 to 10? Because I remember I was already like quite online by the time he died, and people used to say like, rest in peace, Nelson Mandela, the president of Africa. It must be like 6, 7 years ago. Maybe South Carolina? It does vibe like it, yeah. Yeah, like, memeing the dude. I don't know. He died in 2013, 11 years ago. Yeah, like in the 90s wasn't... When was he president? Well, didn't apartheid... Wasn't that like up until like the late 80s, early 90s? It wasn't a journalist, it was a crank woman from the US who wrote a book about it. She's a paranormal researcher. Oh, so she's like one of those people that... guys, I'm a paranormal researcher. Did you know that Tupac is actually alive in Serbia? It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. Tupac alive in Serbia is like... I love absurd humor that like... Just stuff you can't predict. And Tupac alive in Serbia is a banger. Kenneson Reservoir. And it's all Gen bloody 4. Truck. Bro's got the single cab. I like that. Do we just send Southeast United States? I mean, with this house, it's not further north than Ohio. There's not a chance. Is that like a New England plate? I don't care, we're doing it. That was a Connecticut plate! Yeah. State Forest. Right at the very end, I was like, New England plate, hello? 29. We took way too long on that US round, but... Streaks, streaks, streaks. This is Canada, and this is Gen 3, so instantly we can see we have... It's not bloody Canada as well. Why do we have... Okay, we have double blur here, and we have this as the Manitoba bollard, or the Alberta bollard? This is definitely not Manitoba with this mountains, so it's gonna be... here? I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Fiona Broom reported having vivid and detailed memories of news coverage of South African anti-apartheid leader. I think that's called delusion. She speculated that the phenomenon could be evidence of parallel realities. Maybe the CIA did indeed discover the spirit world. Why does this... Like, this felt like Bermuda, but it's too big to be Bermuda. Also, I mean, it's still June. Happy gay month, guys. I can't see their plates. Right, it's a Seat, and bro does look kind of Spanish. So it's like 50-50 Spain-Portugal. European, yeah. Because I didn't want to have to scroll up and down, so I split Europe into two. Junta de Andalucía. I told you bro looked Spanish. Yeah, it's certainly not Uganda given the rainbow, yeah. A rainbow would have been put in jail. Bro, I actually marked it as Uganda. Habibi. Habibi, come to Dubai. This isn't Dubai. This is Qatar. Africa. Low cam Africa, by the way. Federal Republic of Nigeria. Where is the police? I mean, these motorcycles are actually kind of lit. I don't know what kind of MC these guys are in. Alright. The latchkey, the flip-flops, that can't run. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all wearing bloody latchkey. Everyone's wearing latchkey. Can you guys please explain why Africans all wear latchkey? Like 1, 2, everyone's wearing latchkey. It's Nigerian bad camera as well, so it's like either here or here. Wow, it's super east. I should have... There was like a full Muslim guy, so that would make more sense. I'm just indoctrinating you guys to speak Polish. So that has 8 lines, so it's fine. Philly? Why has this one got a blue plate? Oh, it's Ghana. Very dry Ghana. Never that north though. Yeah, I suppose that's a little bit true. Polish people do wear latchkey. This is a 50-50 Uruguay Argentina, but this feels more RG. Turupi? This is a Uruguay thing. It felt Argentinian at first because the infrastructure, but nah, this is Euro. Yeah, now that we've got like the yellow line mix of the dashed white. Paysandu, 320. Paysandu's a big town. There's Paysandu. We're on a 26. Oh, we're like all the way over here. Looking for Rivera. Tawarembo is 83. Rivera's gotta be here. So like here-ish. Not too bad. We got 2 countries so quickly at the beginning of the stream, and the rest is just dry. Oh, you mean the Colombians that are building Orlen in Płotsk? Stovi. This kind of feels Serbian Macedonian. Yeah. Veles. Isn't Veles like a god in Slavic, like the old Slavic faith? .mk, did not see. This is the most Filipino looking guy ever. By the way, we've got just like You see, this is Filipino cable management. Or lack thereof. Pasig City. Bro, I want to go to the Philippines. Like, some people say that the Philippines are like a... What do they bloody call it? Like an NPC nation? Because, like, it's not very interesting, but I'm interested in it. What's this? Ramco Cement. I think it's Philippines again. But low-key, bro looks Tamil. And I was right. I mean, call me racism guesser, I guess. I vibe checked bro. Is this like low cam Sri Lanka? It's gotta be low cam Sri Lanka then. Wow. Pesala, I mean, I would have never expected there to be coverage here, or a railway for that matter. Wow. I just saw the dude and instantly said Tamil. We have to make sure this is not Lux, because it's yellow plates. Yeah, Sertogenbosch is like here. Breda is over here. And Utrecht. I don't actually remember where bloody Utrecht is. Let's go for Tilburg. Nope. Oh, Utrecht is over there. Malaysia, but where? Selamat. Bro, give me a break. I don't want to see the bloody Selamat. I want to see this. We have black stickers, so it's like just mainland, I guess. And they have a masjid. Just in Johor. Malaysia. Only 3 Malaysias. Indonesia just overshadows Malaysia so much. 1, 2, it's Canadian blur. And with this, it has to be British Columbia, surely. Is this 250? Any 250 numbers? Come on, show me a 250. Just has to be here. Nice plonk. Temperature-wise, how many degrees is too hot? Anything above, like... If it's consistently above 30s, I'll consider not going. If it's like, you know, 1 week out of the year or something, like in Poland we'll get like a month that's 30, I don't mind. But if it's like just heat all the year round, I ain't showing up. Cold-wise? Like -10. -20. I like cold. Chili spoiler. Never too lucky with chili. Imagine getting that Barlet town. I've gotten it before. I don't remember when I called it. I think it was during the Polish wildcard tournament. I called Barlet because I saw like super mixed plates. And I was actually right. This feels almost Italian. And I suppose the landscape looks Italian. But where in Italy would I place this? Like Sardinia? It feels at the same time like super northern, but also Italian. Which is kind of cursed. Jamando, how you doing? Also yellow-red does fit for Italy. Does Sardinia look like this? Horse or cow? I don't actually know my bollards that well, so I am not vibing off the bollards. They look European-ish. Ulster Valley? That's a shout, that's a shout. crappiest Gen 1. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Croatia makes sense here. Croatia makes a perfect amount of sense, actually. Cool. Hrvatska indeed, my man. Curacao. Very nice. The fact we've gotten Curacao twice and we haven't gotten Singapore, it's disgraceful. Oh, okay. It's Gen 3 South Africa, right? But the car is visible. We haven't gotten Lesotho yet, so let's be kind of wary. Like, Gen 3 back of car is usually just ZA, but Liketla feels very... The scummy play is just to click Lesotho and tank the damage if it's not. It does look like Lesotho. But I think with white back of car is just ZA, but I don't want to click ZA. How many countries do we still need? Like 5? Like the river name vibed very like Lesotho. My man has... Is that a John Deere? Like the terrain looks super Lesotho as well. Yeah, I don't like 50-50s. I prefer finding info. I'm definitely feeling more Lesotho here than ZA. Let's try it. I'm willing to lose. Let's do it. 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 We've done Africa. I mean, I don't think we can get more doing Africa. We've confirmed Sao Tome is not possible. Boys, we're missing Singapore, Luxembourg, and the DR. In all fairness, the DR does only have 2 cities, despite it being quite a large country compared to the other 2. But that's insane how Singapore used to show up all the time. Like, every GeoGuessr player knew what Singapore looks like immediately. Like, I feel like if you are bronze in competitive, like if you play the world map, you'll get Singapore like every 3 games. For us, 670 dry. Mata. Yo! Bro, it's Dora the Explorer! And she's showing us where the info is, hopefully. Oh, she's just pointing to the car, I guess. She does look like Dora. Feels more like Malaysia. Definitely feels more like Malaysia. Will I ever play duels or team duels with viewers? Team duels, definitely. Duels, I don't know if I want to tank my Ela. Bro's got a truck. Oh yeah, we have black sticker. No, that's not black sticker. What's this say? Masjid. And usually the mosques in Malaysia, they do have the Arabic text. However, this is vibing very Indo. And Indo does need front plates on bicycles, right? Sorry, on motorcycles. And scooters. And my man does have a front plate. Right, let's go for Indo. I was not shaken. Indonesia and Russia, apparently. If you want to be good at GeoGuessr, just learn those. Super weird coverage. I think it's Ecuador bad camera. Yeah, with orange taxi plates, it has to be, right? Yeah, this is like this fake American sign I see in Ecuador all the time. Wrong city though. Bahia de Quino, that's Bon? Son, oh, Son like Sonora. And we're looking for no, we're not. Road 53 and Road 100. Couldn't be bothered. Very European. This is Hungary? Now it looks like Hungary. Before it didn't. We're on the 2 highway? On the 2 and the M2. The M2... Well, the E77... I hate the European markings. I wish I could turn them off. I want to see the country bloody marking, not some EU stuff that overrides it. Oh, VAT is in Slovakia. That's info, actually. There's a place called Arch. The M3 might go north, then. We have the 2. VAT is this way. Not bad. Not bad. I really don't know what to think here. It feels Filipino. How big are the Philippines anyway? Okay, now we're gonna pull away and you're gonna show us what side of the road you're driving on. Bro is technically on the left, so Thailand could be a thing here. Is that a front plate? I think that's either a front plate or a piece of wood. I mean, you never know in this part of the world. People carry some dumb stuff on their bikes. It's almost got like a Sabah feel to it with all the palms. If it's Indo or Malaysia, it's definitely like this part. But I'm still vibing Filipino, especially with red dirt. I should get a quieter mouse. Like, has my mouse been pissing anyone off, or... Do I know Sabah poles? No. We just have, like, average standard Indo poles. What's gonna be my next challenge? I mean, my big challenge is 1300 or... Yeah, 1300 ELO by World Cup. Which might be feasible. Oh, it's actually Sri Lanka. Which does make a lot of sense. I didn't know if Sri Lanka needs front plates though. My next challenge is gonna be making videos consistently. I mean, that would be a dream, right? I need a bloody manager or something. Kilometer. What the... That's not American accent. Son, what the hell is a kilometer? We've got the funny things. Let's go in Ontario. Yeah, because we had like the rhombuses on the side. Yellow plates, Kenya. And we have some tape here. Not bloody Ethiopia. Okay, never. Some tape usually means that area north of Nairobi. Rumble strip. South Africa? Well, there's Gen 4, so surely nothing else works. And no region is ever correct for me, I guess. With these mountains... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, looking here, just like the terrain is like a very weird 50-50 Kyrgyzstan Chile, but the car is most definitely... I could try and cook here, because it could be here. Boys, I'm actually decent at Kyrgyzstan, apparently. Botswana. If this isn't Botswana, I'm just bad. Nice. The fact we're still missing a European country. Is this gonna this is never Lesotho. LR. I was gonna say it kind of looks like Lesotho Mountains, but no. LR is, what part of Spain is LR? I mean, it's definitely Spain, but... Where in Spain do you get such nice hills? La Rioja, that's actually a shout. If only I knew where it is. But he went and forgotten everything about Spain. Like, I know some of the demarcations. Okay, La Rioja is like... Okay, fair enough. Is this a national park? I hope it is. Sierra de Alcarama. Yep, that is a certified national park. Poland? I'm going for it. We had so many Polands at the beginning, and now we've been very dry in Poland, but we have 10 now. No, Valencia is CV, I believe, for Comunidad Valenciana. I see a hand. This is Greenland. And Greenland's snowmobile coverage, I believe, is Sissimut. Could be wrong. Nope, it's east. Do we have the 4-spoke poles? No, you see that's Beatty, because usually in the east you have like the lattice poles. But I suppose this is a big town. Yeah, Greenland's actually kind of wild to get. Oh, it's motorbike coverage in Sissimut. Okay. I knew there was like a special car. Feels like the UK. Very tall sign. Max 40 kilometers zone. Do they use kilometers in Ireland? Or am I just stupid? Bro, Tilsal? This is Denmark or something. Yeah, I'm just stupid. This mouse has been in here since yesterday. Japan? Japan. I felt that roof was more lower down. Denmark. I said it normally. Yep, Nippon indeed. Kind of feels like Lithuania, but feels like very Bulgarian at the same time. I don't know what to feel here. It's definitely not Lith now. Are you pissing? No, you're mowing the lawn. Well, I guess I was cooking with Lithuania the first time. Yeah, Lith... 50-50 Lith Lat. I never... Bro, why do you not drive that way? There you go. Like... with the language, I don't have enough info to distinguish Lith from Lat, I don't think. I don't know if... No, Latvian won't have the S with the hat, surely. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Nice. It's just Taiwan. Zhonghuang. Indigenous People Cultural Park. Is this spreadsheet every possible country in GeoGuessr? It's every country that has footage, yes. There's official coverage, and then there's like the really scuffed official coverages that you can kind of still get on the world map. Like if you play competitive in bronze, you'll get like a random trekker in a Chinese museum, which is kind of cursed. But yeah, this is every like place you can get on ACW. Sao Tome we thought was possible, apparently it's not. And this is like all the special areas that you can get in ACW, but aren't actual countries, most of them. I mean, China, there's so little China and Belarus that we put in bonus. Because that's essentially, they're like cool things to get, but you don't want to bank on getting them. There's like 2 locations in one of them. So you don't really want to be, you know, trying to get every country. If it's not possible. So the long answer was that, the short answer is yes. Alco something? I mean, Juarez. Juarez feels very Mexican. The sun is south. The closest I've been to Ciudad Juarez is I've driven through El Paso twice. And because I was white, they spoke English and I spoke Spanish back, and it really confused them. Octagonal hole? Octagonal hole indeed. We're going for near Juarez. Nope, just random Mexico. We're nearing a 700, which is pretty insane. This is Nigeria. And it feels like North Nigeria, it's very dry. Apparently just Lagos with a funny camera. Scotland. Mount Murray. Back road. It's Gen 2, which is interesting. Welcome to Maroon. Is there a country where you specify the countries you want to play? Yeah, there's maps. There's like the official maps where you can only get one country. But there's also maps that players have made, which are usually much better quality than the default maps. And there's like maps for the entire Benelux. There's maps for like just Europe. You can make your own map, have it be whatever you want. Like if you want to have a map with just Ireland and Indonesia, you are more than welcome to do that. Isle of Man is actually nice. I kind of expected it with the Gen 2, but I wasn't thinking it, I guess. Feels like Italy. Oh, it's a slow cam. Cool, Meg. Okay. My spidey senses are tingling. Fürburger. Is there ever a chance of this being Luxembourg? I mean, I just see Austria here, or like a weird Switzerland, but we don't have yellow plates. And the bollards do quite clearly say Österreich. Which is sad, but it is what it is. Just next to Graz. Feels pretty US. It's like a weird Gen 4. This could always be Canada though. Like Southern Sask, I can definitely see here. Which is why I'm not into sending until I get confirmation. And now I trust Canadian Blur enough to base that as like trustworthy information. If we do get Gen 3. Which isn't likely. Zero road. Interesting. Sold. 913. I do not know what that is. But yeah, this is like the nowhere part of America. It's like here. See what this says. 3 west, 2 south, cattle and co. See you, Dot. That's a very fat yield sign. Emerald. Well, we can see there's bloody nothing in that direction. Is this Gen 3? No, it's still Gen 4. .3 is the distance in miles until you can hit another human being. I would not want to live here. I like people. Imagine like driving your Dodge Ram here for like an hour to get to the nearest Walmart. Do we just risk it? Do we risk an 89 country streak? And try and send the US? And then cry as it comes to Canada? I am back indeed. Hello. Did you miss me? Yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. Just Kansas. It wasn't even that north and we were stressed about it being Canada. I like rounds like this, where there's like info. Una notte a Napoli. It's good to have you back, and I feel happy to be back. I need to be more regular with the uploads though. That's a definite must. These feel like Punjab polls. I guess I'm as bad as ever. 17 Indias is pretty insane. Ooh. Now this is a US round, which I actually don't mind. .7 liter Dodge Ram bed cover. It's a heavy. North 2nd Street, which means I can go south to get to Main Street. Hopefully. Abilene, Texas. I actually know where that is. It's like here somewhere. There's Abilene. And we were North 2nd. I did not click. I was going to click here. I did not click. Yeah. The closest I've been to here, I've been to Big Spring. Yeah, I've been to Midland and Big Spring. And then we rode back. I think we rode up here. Because we definitely went through Hobbs back. Yeah, we went through Hobbs. Don't know which route we took here. Might have just been this one. And then we drove all the way through Cloudcroft, which was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drive. Amazing drive. Had a bloody good driver too. It was like balancing, heating up like the diff and the brakes and like keeping the engine cool. Because it's like 2,000 feet down in a very short area. All in a 2023 Camaro, which we rented. Did I mark that US? Yes, I did. Brazil? Yeah, Bairro. Felt a bit like Minas. It was just closer here. Tengo la casa llena de minas. Gaziantep, I've heard of. So driving south to Gaziantep. Not bad. Turkey. I was gonna say US, but it's most definitely New Zealand. Feels a bit South Island, but I always click in the same place. That's a mountain, if I've ever seen one. See you, Julius. Thanks for dropping by. What is this? Is this just guat? Like, very funny guat? It's not the Republic Dominican, which is unfortunate, but... I mean, it has to be guat. With yellow lines, nothing else makes sense. We've got bloody oranges growing. Just has to be guat. Yep, funny guat. US again. Feels like New England. Historic. Oh, it's historic in America, which means it's like 150 years old. I love dunking on Americans so much. Chesapeake. It's like this area of America. 443. Well, there's hippies. Where are the Chesapeakes? I mean, it vibes like this, more or less. What's the town called? Something Berg? Stevensville. Oh, that's the flag of Maryland. Yeah, Maryland's got the funny shape. I could run through the entirety of Maryland. I hope it's not here. Oh, wow. It's the funny island place. Yeah, 99 streak. Let's not lose it now. When I spawned in, that... with the cross there, that almost looked like a swastika, bro. I was scared. Feels like Italy. No, this is Spain. This is Spain. Like, on such a small road, they still go to the effort of painting the lines. It's gotta be Spain. No. Bloody Greece. That's wild. Like, look how little locations in Eastern Europe we've been getting. It's just all been Asia, 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 Asia. I guess Asian players really have the advantage here. Just like a green Turkey. Oh wow, it's next to Istanbul. Again, funny car. Bro's got the longest finger I've ever seen. Do you guys see this shit? That's not... What is his hand? I don't even understand how this functions. That's gotta be a camera glitch. Is this like a funny chili? Zona de seguridad tsunami. I mean, it's max south. This is a Chile pole, I think. Does that say Chile? Yes, it does. Puerto Williams, Chile. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Where is Puerto Williams? Oh, it's the funny town here. I actually want to go, Loki. Yeah, I guess we're here somewhere. I wanted to click though, but I still got 5k. That was a very fun round. What up, football? How you doing? This is either India or Sri Lanka bad camera. The language is... You wouldn't get Hindi in India, right? What up, Luna? How's the Benelux grind going? Halal certified. That means there's Muslims here. Molder. That's gonna be me in 2 years. Wow. I'm not doing too bad, football. How are you doing? I already asked you. Don't tell me twice. You see how I'm on autopilot? Europe. Minas de Jubera or Jubera? Atención. This is Spanish. There's so many stock rounds. Send finger location on Discord. I will do. Yeah, I will do. New York plate. New York plate. Very nice. Let me put this in our Discord, boys. I'm gonna dump it in off-topic English, I guess is the best place for it. Yeah, I have no idea how that finger is even meant to work. Enjoy the finger, boys. Cafe Puro. That's a bike. Part of me just wants to like go to like Brazil, buy a dirt bike and just like go all around the country. Yellow, 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 yellow. It's Colombia. It's a tuk-tuk Colombia. Tuk-tuk Colombia is super interesting. Like more south? Yeah, tuk-tuk Colombia is south. You've seen it here, folks. Brazil? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie? Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, Western Australia, Brazil 50-50 is real. Undeniable proof, yeah. We're still waiting on Luxembourg, Singapore, and that's it, to quote Kanye. This is just Uruguay, right? Like with these lines, yeah, like straight yellow and dashed white. It looked like Uruguay. I did well today. I did really well. No cow, so it can't be Uruguay. That's facts. It was fun. It was fun. Still, if we missed like a country we needed, I would have been more distraught. Tien is Estonia. Haven't gotten many Estonias. Like, some countries are just weighted so differently. This feels like Kyrgyzstan, but... So that's gotta be Turkey. It's gotta be here in Turkey. Yeah. If it looks like Kyrgyzstan in Turkey, it's Max East. Klaipeda is very close. Again with the Baltics. Antarctica only map, that's gonna be wild, dude. What's this Chernozem kind of thing? Yeah, we've gotten Monaco. We've gotten Hong Kong bloody twice. I think there's 2 Antarcticas in ACW. We haven't gotten them yet, and I don't actually know where to click them. Ba, 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 ba. We've got in Bangladesh, yeah. The only countries we're missing are Lux and Singapore. Singapore is insane. Watch it be some like Ulu-ass location and we don't recognize it's Singapore. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, you're right. We're missing the Dominican. Because I thought it's one less because of Sao Tome, but I've already made the adjustment, the correction. I would send, but I don't have any idea what this could be right now. I mean, it's super Catholic, so probably Mexico. Our streak is low enough. Nice. Yeah, I've only seen Sao Tome on the Sao Tome map, which is saying a lot. Feels like Western Oz. But this makes me say like New Zealand for some reason. But it is Oz. Tambo. Well, now we know what Tambo is. You got one today? Well, if we get it, then we get it. If we don't, then I shan't be too worried about it. It says something here. I think it's just Mexico. Yeah. Gen 4 Spanish with some South is pretty much only Mexico. Or like a weird Colombia. Inda? Is that the Laos flag? Or the Cambo flag? This is weird. Has to be like some regional flag then, I guess. This feels very Malaysian. Yeah, with the Chinese as well. It's Malaysia. I clicked twice by accident. That's on me. Front plates. Bekasi. Co-ID, of course. I don't have the Kabupatan. Do we really need it? Let's just go for anywhere. Nice. Indonesia takes the lead again. An MPZ, an MPZ. It's gotta be like some major German city. Or possibly Switzerland. Yeah, Bala is an actual thing. Like, there's a map of Belgium? Bro, Belgium here is insane. It says à vendre. Yeah, we're in bloody Belgium. There's actually like a map of just Barle Hertog that people play. Let's go for Charleroi. Let's tourner. Yep, you've been there indeed. Have you been to Kortrijk or Kortrijk? Russia? Funny Russia. Yeah, there's a Bali map. It's actually pretty, maybe. I saw Kortrijk. So this is like actually deep lore for jet lag. If any of you watch jet lag, you should. Like back when I really started respecting Sam, because Sam said Kortrijk, like he had like the most scuffed American pronunciation of Kortrijk. But then a few seasons later, you could see that Sam has actually learnt some French instead of just being like a stupid American tourist. I really respect it. Final akcjonerne общество głosu Sever Автодор. Sever means north. With a massive ass lake, what's it gonna be? It's always bloody Surgut, isn't it? We've got the asymmetrical thing here. Could just be in there. White sticker? Question mark? Oh, it's bloody Thailand. South Thailand as well. Adam plus Ben better than Sam? Never. I like the calmness and calculation of Sam. Adam and Ben is just like a derp fest. Did I ever used to watch Lao Shu? Yeah. I remember he went quite big in Poland because you have to understand, and I'm giving context here. We didn't really have black people in Poland, like, ever. And, I mean, no one learns Polish anyway, because why would you? And the fact when a black dude is on YouTube speaking Polish, all the Polish people are like, literally. Like when he made his video speaking Polish, just walking around his room speaking Polish. And I saw him there, then I saw his face pop up a few times. I don't know, there's always like an awkward factor with language YouTubers. Like if you guys, I think one of the first guys to like make a viral video on YouTube for languages, there was like one, it was like Vice or something about this guy from New York called Tim. And that's like, I was like 12 when that video came out, so I saw that. And then there was this guy from Holland called Wouter. And bro, he is like the most scuffed channel out there when it comes to language learning. And now you've got like the mainstream language learning, like the normie language learning channels, and like the meme language learning channels like Simp, etc. It's language learning space is just wild. Like I watch like Ollie Richards right now. He's really cool. Scuffed, cursed. Basically cursed. Yeah, I felt like Laoshu was basically Wouter, but way improved. Like, bro just wants to speak languages. What's the other guy? There's a guy called Frankie. Like, he did a video speaking Yiddish. And he's, like, on the border of kind of scuffed. Like, it's just very awkward, his interactions. However, Laoshu was like, I don't know, bro. He's got that charisma. I like to speak languages, but I don't film myself. What languages do you speak? What's your first language? Are you a Dutchie or are you a Frenchie? We've got Indo flag. That's all I needed. First language is Dutch, born and raised in the Netherlands. I speak English, German, Swedish, and French. I'm sorry you speak Dutch. I'm sorry you speak French. I'm just joking. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Just do a GeoGuessr speedrun, like speedrunning the 25k in ACW. Consiglieri. We have white on red, which I think is a Hungary thing. Is the sign stupid tall? Boys, do we send Hungary here? Yeah, ADW, I've done one. Like, I've done an ACW speedrun. And I got like 12 minutes, and that was time ago. You were forced to learn German? Yeah. So was my great-grandfather. It is Hungary. I cooked. I think it's refreshing how we can sit and joke here about these things. I kind of just like picked German up. I never went out of my way to learn German. Aber ich kann sprechen Deutsch nicht so gut. Und das ist alle, was ich will gesehen. Nö. Like, I've got ultra scuffed German. But I never learnt German. I just kind of like understand how it works. They refused to teach me German. I had to learn it all by myself. I mean, that's pretty cool still. Proud monolingual English speaker. Oh, Nathan, you're still on the payroll. That must feel good. What's the price now? To the uninitiated, the reason why monolingual English speakers pronounce everything wrong is because the government actually pays them 3.25 shillings for every foreign word they mispronounce. You can speak German to your crush? Based. You can call them Katze and Mein Liebling. Or just Alter. Imagine calling your crush Dicker or Alter. Schatz is based. Mein Schatz. Right, we had front plates. Let's just go for Indo. Close enough. South Africa? I mean, it was Gen 4. Graves, 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 graves. Sao Tome is highlighted red because it's a country that has Street View. And it's listed as a country on GeoGuessr. However, ACW apparently doesn't have it. This map that we're playing, that like every location is handpicked. Apparently it doesn't have it. People in chat have like said that it does, but we haven't had like a game link that proves it. So what essentially we're doing is, if we get Sao Tome, we're gonna mark it down and be cool with it, but if it's the last location, we're just gonna skip it. So essentially, if it doesn't come up and we've done everything else, we're just gonna ignore Sao Tome. And this low-key looks like here. It's always bloody the funny islands. 40 Indonesias is insane. Oh, Rogozina is a place now? Rogozina. Yeah, I know a place called Rogozino in Poland. Kecamatan is a town. Rupiah. Big support, but with the bottom being straight. I don't think it's Nusas. I'm still gonna go Nusas. Nope, it's just weird pole. Because like asymmetric with the big support is Nusas. Przywóz, Kamion. I know where Kamion is. I've driven past Kamion. I can't bloody remember where though. $43. 43 is like here somewhere. I've not driven past. There must be another Kamion. It's nice to be Poland though. Romania. I mean, what else is it but Romania? Super mountainous. Brazil? It just has to be Brazil, right? Borracheria. The getting drunk place. I was about to click that. Curacao again? What is with the Curacao today? 2 already. The fact we've gotten 3 Curacao and no Singapore is actually stupid. Statistics just really doesn't like us right now. Now what is this? Feels kind of like a scuffed France. O2. Yeah. Scuffed France indeed. Well, they mark it as a separate region. Yeah, Curacao is kind of scuffed. Like, they're Caribbean, they're owned by the Netherlands, but they have a Portuguese name. I mean, Curacao is just a bit of a bruh moment. Spain. Yeah, I know. And I mean, I think Dutch nationalism is pretty funny, but I mean, there's Belgian nationalists, so I don't think you get much more weird than that. I mean, any kind of crazy nationalism is just stupid. But I say that, but if Poland got invaded right now, I'd sign up for the army. I just feel like it's my duty as a man. You know what I'm saying? Philippines by Property Guru. He's got to be in the nice part of the Philippines, surely. Yeah, still. Yeah, I mean, the army all depends. I'm a young guy. I like to think I'm relatively fit. Enugu. I've seen Enugu before. Very nice. I know some place names. My recall is much better than my, like... If someone told me to name places in Nigeria, I would not say Enugu. But if I see Enugu, bam. Again with the Lombardy poplars. Laturi de Bansar. No, this is Romanian. Yeah, because it's got the hat. I was about to, like, go all Italian on it. Yeah, that's facts. But I think that's just, like... I guess the Dutch just have, like, a berserker build, right? Like, you've got really bad defense, but really good offense. John Deere. Yeehaw. You're like a one defense pure. America. No, I don't think any army in the world is ready right now. The world is a big bruh moment. Are you rooting for anyone of the years now that Poland's out? Don't keep track. I really am completely unfussed by football. Gen 2 Brazil is kind of wild. Poland never do well. Like, I don't know, I'm more interested in rallycross or something. Ruch? What kind of language is Ruch? Blurred long. Right. Blurred long antenna. Gen 3 is here. Has to be Tatarstan. I am officially stupid. Star quality. We have an area code 902. Poison? I don't know where that is, but I'm gonna learn. We have no front plates. And the single yellow is wild. Strikes me as a Canada thing. Dog! F-250. Truck. This is like the most American building ever. McPhee. Bloody Nanny McPhee. Post Canada. HFX like Halifax? I'm happy that was in the polygon. So yeah, poison is Halifax apparently. How anyone like does mnemonics? How do we relate the word poison? Unless what else could be basin? We're looking for either P or B, S or Z, and then N as the consonants for a word that we have to relate to Halifax. Mnemonic major system gang. Rifts? That's a single blur, that's a single blur. Single blur, single blur. Wow, Colorado's pretty wild. Good evening, Donatado, how are you doing? What's with the R8? You never explained that. Is that like a football thing? Is that like a CS R8 revolver? Do you like motorcycles? I'm running out of ideas for R8. Or do you just like rate 8 out of 8? Mate. Le Roux? I mean, we've got Afrikaans underneath, but that was kind of sus. Poison, something about Halifax's halibut. That's a stretch. Afrikaans, I don't know. Afrikaans is kind of like cursed Dutch. That's how a friend explained it to me. I just know how to say Zuid-Afrika. Bro, Luna, at the GeoGuessr World Cup last year, one of the players that didn't make the qualifiers, but he still tagged along because it was fun. I'm not gonna say his name. He's a pretty good player from, well, he speaks Friesland. He speaks Frisian. And another dude speaks Friesland, like Frisian. And they were speaking bloody Audi R8, nice. Nice, dude. Bousson, Saint-Julien. Exactement, mon ami. C'est ici. Yeah, Frisian is kind of wild. There's that like one YouTube video of some like scuffed British reporter that goes to Friesland to like speak to some random farmer and like, oh, he must understand Old English, like, bruh. I don't know, when it comes to like, why do you think a lot of linguists are also good with music? I will get flack for saying this, but I hold myself as an honest person, and when someone asks me a question, I'll tell them what I honestly think. Even if I get flamed for it, I'm open to having my mind changed. I think we're all slightly autistic. Never saying that it's a bad thing, but like, there's only so many autistic interest starter packs, right? I understand Afrikaans quite well. Sounds like a Dutch person not finishing their sentences. That's wild. Is this bloody Guam? What up, Enzo? How you doing? No. I'm gonna cook. It's not Guam. It's not Guam, it's bloody Okinawa. This is a thing? I did not know the Japanese own things here. Bro, Iwo Jima is over here. Did not know that's a thing, but wow. We got Japanese Funny Island. And I mean, pretty decent vibe. Pretty decent vibe. I'm happy I clicked here for that one. I think Tokyo would have been closer, which is super bad, but I'm happy. They took from Germany during World War I? Yeah, because they were bloody allies before Hirohito did like his thing. Alright, this is like normal Japan now. I thought they would have, like, a lot of the island they had in the Pacific got taken away from them after World War II. Honestly, the thing that could have made history more funny is if Japan still owned, like, the southern half of Sakhalin. Imagine, like, GeoGuessr now, if, like, there was, like, a complete different area. That would be pretty mad. Eid Mubarak, bruv. Oh, it's just Kenya. There's Muslims in Kenya? Wait. Benelux games, I got one of those northern Dutch islands. Like, off the coast? What is Black Car? Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm risking a 40 streak here, but let me cook, please. Nice. I mean, Black Car means Korea. This is basically the Korean Malta. Oh, like these? Yeah. That's scuffed, bro. Imagine living there. I'm proud of that, South Korea. What even is this? Bongolo. Sounded pretty African. The army once accidentally bombed one of those islands. Talking about bombing islands. Epic Tsar Bomba moment. That poll doesn't tell me anything. Balsa Koipue. Pitruvke. These are the most scuffed Spanish town names ever. It's chilly, but I mean, super scuffed. S is like here. This is Q. Element of P, Q, R, S. Pitrówken. The Polish grenade launcher incident. Found it. Yeah, I walked past it. This is like a very nice area of Warsaw. This is all like single family houses, like bang in the middle of Warsaw. And also like here. Where does the tram go here? Maybe like, yeah, like here. Over here, you've got like bloody blocks, like poor people blocks, and then here you've got like the nicest houses. It's actually quite insane. What was that? What, that was chili? Yep. Bienvenidos a Puerto Lomas. Puerto means it's on the coast. Boys, I'm cooking. I'm cooking today. We have a car. We have a very, very scuffed bollard. Luna, are you in the Discord? I think this is Italy. Yep, Razvala. Razvala to be ta lokacja. Where could this be even? Because the bollards are super scuffed. This is like, it's Gen 4, so it's Croatia or Slovenia. Slovenia doesn't have these. Slovenia has the Austrian bollard, so it's Croatia. He said, getting it wrong. Never mind. Yeah, we neglected the Discord, and I mean, sex bots are in every Discord, but they usually get banned like this, and we just didn't even go on the Discord. This feels like the most Mongolian Russia ever. Should be Far East. Is this white car ever? Yes. What is that car? Is that like a weird Daewoo? Well, we have yellow steering, sorry, left side steering wheel. Am I getting synesthesia now for directions? Why did I say yellow? We have got a Mongolia. Yeah, we got like a snowy Mongolia. Obviously there's a war memorial. Doesn't say. Yeah, I'll have to sort those channels out. If anyone wants to help with the Discord, that would be greatly appreciated. Marina. Like, oh my god, you look just like... Actually, my name's Marina. Udoma. Sieć magazynów. Okay, last sign I'm reading. And I'm just clicking randomly. That wasn't too bad, actually. Penza with the Gen 4. Penza with the Gen 4. Always. Yeah, we need to like reform the whole Discord because it's like basically dead with empty channels now. Divnogorsk, Kemerovo, Krasnoyarsk, I know where it is. Krasnoyarsk is here. Kemerovo is here. Irkutsk. So Divnogorsk. It's like one of these here, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Bad read on my part. Thank you, Luna, thank you. If I ever lose respect for myself and want to Dutch, I'll pop down. Lusutfu. Again. No! Why does Eswatini use the same signs for rivers as South Africa? Devastated. Rest in peace, Streak. 757. We have 3 countries left. We did a lot today. We got 4 countries. So I'm pretty proud. I'm gonna end it off for here. It's already past midnight. Gotta go to drink and go to bed. On your featured channels, you have a couple channels that are now known as sketchy. Tell me which. I mean, I'm sure you're referring to Bold and Bankrupt. I'm not even gonna lie, I still watch the dude. I've heard all the allegations, I mean, yeah, bro's creepy. Still watch the dude. Don't know about Harold Boulder. I know they're like associated. Apart from that, no. Absolutely love Peter Santanella. What happened to Bold? Sex tourism. Sex tourism posting in like a sex tourism / hookup forum. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Guy's a bit weird. Right, I'm gonna sign off here. Bye, guys. No, not a hookup forum, like, it was guys trading advice how to, like, get women, instead of guys looking for women. Anywho, let's change that topic very quickly. Bye-bye.